on rural areas more than going to a township or going to a city?
Writing hasn't always been something I dreamed I would write one day. But suddenly, I thought in my heart I had a story to tell to young people out there and also my peers, and to also strive to motivate those who are close to me and to help people who are facing challenges to overcome all the problems they are facing in their life by merely reading my book. When I started writing that book, many people said I was into things like it's not my type of thing, that maybe I'm thinking too much because it's much more of an English person thing. So most of my friends discouraged me when I started, but then later when they knew that okay, I published my first book and it's now like selling and many people are loving it, they started believing in me that I can encourage people by writing. I started golf at the age of 4, and golf has been hard for me. Started with my dad trying to run sports, and then came across golf, and then he saw that I had more talent than golf, so they carried on from there. And it's been a tough time, especially in this COVID-19. Dad is a phenomenal person. He grew up with an absent father, and he decided to try his kids on sport. So obviously I'm one of his kids. So he tried me on sports at the age of 2. He says that I was the size of a racket at the age of 2. All the sports like soccer, swimming, cricket. I'm not even sure I did swimming. I was probably scared of water. Well, we came across golf at the age of 4, and he saw that when I hit that ball, he saw that I had the most talent and I had the most passion for it. And that's why we carried on from there.
I am an anti-racism and social justice activist. My passion for social justice began in my early childhood when I realized that freedom isn't a destination, but rather a path that we should continue to walk as a country. And that path, every generation has its own responsibility to walk on it. And so I realized that my own generation still had work to do on the country. And so my passion for social justice began in my early childhood. The book is about Lisa Kanya, who's a young girl, who's my main character, how I created this character was I wrote all the ideas and the dreams I had as a child, in which what I wanted to see as a figure of representation as a child, and I put it together into one character. So the character is basically a dream of mine, my childhood dream, and she is basically inspired by 2 matriarchal figures in her life, her mother and her grandmother, and later she comes to know of a story of an African queen at the museum who all inspire her to fall in love with her hair and celebrate her afro hair in the many ways she can celebrate it.
We want to thank publishers who have came, and we've said to them, these are young people who are writing books. Can you please assist in coordinating them to ensure that they can continue to nurture the talent, this talent through branding? We're going to give them international platforms through social cohesion. Let's showcase and remind South Africans that amidst us looking for a vaccine, amidst us encouraging our people to wear masks and sanitize, there's still potential and capacity which is in the country. The most important thing is that Brenda needs to go and look at it and consider making them ambassadors and take them to the world and show the world that South Africa has got capacity.
The message to the kids today is keep doing it. Continue with that energy and the vigor that you have. You really, really are special, and we want you to show the rest of the country, the rest of the continent, and the rest of the world that you are South African, and this is what you can achieve.
We need more initiatives that will encourage and incentivize young leaders who soar and lift others up with them. The aptitude of these trailblazers certainly proves that we should listen attentively to the youth. What a time to be young, gifted, and African.